savanna elephants, which scientific name is Loxodonta africana, live in the savannas of East and South Africa. The type of climate is tropical, and some abiotic factors include the temperature, which varies from 15 to 3 centigrades. The annual rainfall is from 25 to 75 centimeters per year. There is usually lots of carbon in the soil and lots of sunlight. Some biotic factors include the vegetation, which is characterized by being grassy and individual scattered trees. The elephants are almost always in grassy and dry areas, and they also eat different plants, trees, and shrubs. No animal is really going to try and eat an elephant, but some cheetahs, jaguars, hyenas, leopards, and lions can eat baby elephants. Also, elephants are primary consumers. Without elephants, the forest would quickly overtake the grasslands. Many animals would die of thirst, and they are also important to many birds as hunting platforms, and when they die, they are important food sources to scavengers. Sadly, human activities in savannas lessens their areas, which can lead to an increase in global climate, the extinction of various species, and a decrease in the economy and food of Africa. That's why it is important to preserve this biome, and we can help learning and teaching others about savannas, volunteering for a savanna restoration project, or supporting conservation organizations that protect this ecosystem.
Hi, I'm going to talk about hippopotamus, which scientific name is Hippopotamus amphibius, also called hippo or water horse. Hippopotamus is an amphibious African ungulate mammal, often considered to be the second largest land animal after the elephant. The hippopotamus has a bulky body and stumpy legs, an enormous head, and a short tail, 4 toes on each foot. Males are usually 3.5 meters long and standing 1.5 meters tall and weigh 3,200 kilograms, which are 3.5 tons. In terms of physical size, males are larger than females, weighing roughly 30% more than females. The skin is 5% thick on the flanks but thinner elsewhere and nearly hairless. Color is grayish-brown with pinkish underparts. The mouth is half a meter wide and can gape 150 degrees to show the teeth. The lower canines are sharp and may exceed 30 centimeters. Hippos are well adapted to aquatic life. The ears, eyes, and nostrils are located high on the head so that the rest of the body may remain submerged. The ears and nostrils can be folded shut to keep out water. The body is so dense that hippos can walk underwater, where they can hold their breath for 5 minutes. Although often seen basking in the sun, hippos lose water rapidly through the skin and become dehydrated without periodic dips. They must also retreat to the water to keep cool, for they do not sweat. Numerous skin glands release an oily reddish or pinkish lotion, which lead to the ancient myth that hippos sweat blood. This pigment actually acts as a sunblock, filtering out ultraviolet radiation.
The lion. Scientific name: Panthera leo. Habitat: lions live in a variety of habitats, but prefer grassland, savanna, dense scrub, and open woodland. Historically, they range across much of Europe, Asia, and Africa, but now they are found mainly in parts of Africa, south of the Sahara. An isolated population of about 650 Asiatic lions constitute a slightly smaller race that lives under strict protection in India's Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary. Climate: lions live in a hot climate and are found in the Africa savanna regions where there are distinct wet and dry seasons. According to Blue Planet Biomes, temperatures in savanna climate range from 68 to 86 degrees of Fahrenheit, while summers are wet and winters are dry. During dry times, the lions feed on prey that is weak from lack of food and water. Biotic and abiotic factors. The desert is the lion's ecosystem. In the desert, The African lion must survive off of the abiotic and abiotic factors. Three abiotic factors that help the African lion survive in their ecosystem. The grass. It helps keep the big cat regular and healthy. The trees give shade. Nature comes to play as lions take down the weakest of the herd. This keeps the herd population resilient and healthy. To protect them from the sun, and also gives them hide when hunting. And the prey. They live off of meat, so they need prey to eat. Now, three abiotic factors that help the African lion survive in the desert. For example, rocks. They are helpful because they are made into caves, which is where the prey sleeps. Mud. Just to protect the lion's skin from the sun. And ponds and rivers. They help keep the lions hydrated and strong. Position in the food chain. A food chain starts with a primary producer and usually ends with a top predator. The lion is one of these top predators. Consumer type. Since they are secondary consumers, lions are considered carnivores. Importance in the food chain. Population control. They help to control the herbivore population. If the herbivore's population is not regulated, the increase of competition among them will cause some to go extinct and thus reduce biodiversity. This is control. Lions prey mainly on herd animals. Nature comes to play as lions take down the weakest of the herd. This keeps the herd population resilient and healthy.
This animal is a peacock and I will talk about it. It is a species of the Galliform bird of the family Pictionary. Its scientific name is Turkey starus.
Y mueve la cabeza así.
The food is primarily omnivorous, composed mainly of dates, fruits, berries, plants, vegetables, insects, frogs, and small reptiles. They live in forests open to rivers and streams. The climate of these animals will be warm and humid.
Now I'm going to talk about the guananco, also known as llama guainos. Llama guainos comes from the family Camelide, also known as family of camels. The habitat is the dry forest that is normally found in tableland, steppe, and also they are found, these animals, in the Patagonia. Their climate is semi-tropical, is cold and dry, and sometimes it snows also in summer. The position right now, they are primary consumers or secondary producers, and there are consumers that eat them. There are predators as cohorts. This one is important since even though they are not in extinction or not close, not even close, they are important since they have the characteristic of drinking salt water without any secondary effects, and they are maintaining all the predators alive. If they die, all the predators will find another source of energy, even making them move from to another place or dying in that place, breaking the ecosystem.